Hello. Drinking some water. Hello there. It's... oh, wait. One thing I gotta do. Yeah. How's it going? Ready for some art? Oh, fuck! Wrong fucking category! God damn it! I'm so bad at this. There we go. Oh, God. Hey, yeah. Oh, well. Maybe one person got in and, were confused. Or maybe they weren't. Oops. Let me tell you something, chat. It wouldn't be a stream if, something didn't... at least one thing didn't go wrong. So, that's it. We got our one thing out of the way, and it was at the beginning of the stream. So from now on, there'll be no problems. Not that there really would be any problems, because we're just gonna be working on art and chatting, really. Let's just go right in it. Oh. Alright. I need to join Discord, because that's how come... That's how come reactive work. But now I'm here. And, something supposed to be on screen. There we go. We'll do Chow Cham today. Get some Chow Cham. Oh, look at that. They're holding hands. Aww. Greg and Apple. A couple of besties. They're gonna throw that fruit in the water so that no one else can eat it. That's real great, guys. Real considerate. Anywho, what were we drawing today? Well, what I'm gonna be drawing today is the Animal Crossing villager Reneigh. Well, I was gonna say just cuz, but not necessarily just cuz. Like, well, basically just cuz, but it's something my Patreons voted on. It was a monthly art poll. Was for the Year of the Horse, different horse characters. They voted on Reneigh, and not that I disagree with that. In fact, I agree with all the options because I made the list and put them on there. So there's nothing wrong with that list. Oh, good. They're listening to the music on top of the music that I'm playing. Thank you, Unikitty. Anywho, gonna get on over here to my desk. Ooh. There we go. And I think the main issue is that I have no idea where to start with this. I do typically like to have a sketch first before streaming, just cause I don't know. The sketching phase is a little embarrassing. I don't know why. It's all part of the all part of the process. I don't know. We're just gonna doodle around a bit till we kind of feel something. How are we feeling, Reneigh? Well, that reminds me, I haven't played Animal Crossing today. I've been kind of back into playing it at night, like a little bit, hop in. I do really like my town, and I've been actually improving it. You know, friend of the show, Addie, like, she got me into playing it again, but I think she stopped playing it for the time being anyways, but Animal Crossing is always something I enjoy playing. And not just New Horizons, New Horizons is where Reneigh is originally from. But in the Animal Crossing games though, are good. Oh. Well, let me guess. You already found food. You whiny little. No wait. There we go. Get off that. Trying to not get distracted by the chow, but it's impossible. Almost like I was doomed from the start. Okay, come on. All right. Anywho. Oh no. What the hell? Oh, there it is. Thought my Apple Pencil just sort of vanished from existence, but it was under the controller that I was holding. Oh, fuck. Well, okay, big of a deal. She's just kind of, she's not like super necessary hanging out there. She's just kind of there to inspire me, you know. I need to provide reference when necessary. As soon as we got something going on. poses are, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure how I want to approach this, because, like I said, I'm just kind of coming in blind here. There's like a lot of different ways you can go with Animal Crossing character fan art. I posted I did a drawing of Anka recently that was mixed, shall we say, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I don't know. No one hated it or anything. It just didn't light the world on fire, which you can't expect every drawing to do that when you're an artist, or you can't really expect. You can't really. You shouldn't expect any drawing to be honest. But it's still hard, you know, when you're an artist. You're like, all right, this one looks good. I think this one people will like, and if they don't, then it's disheartening. You can't help that. But like, you try not to do that, because it's just not good to do. But at the same time, you know, you still do. And you're like, aw, dang. Well, I liked it. And that's what's important, really. I drew it and I liked it. And there's some people who did really like it, who did appreciate the drawing I did, so I'm happy that they saw that. What more could you ask for, really? $1 million? Get real. What else am I gonna do? What is this one? Pearl. Okay. This is kind of something. We're getting there. I do actually have Reneigh in my town in New Horizons. I do think she's a really good looking, like a really good design of a new villager for New Horizons that really kind of weirdly not like super popular. It seems kind of strange, but like people clung to Audie. It was great. People clung to Raymond, and I can understand why. But people just kind of... Oh, and the Petrie, I think, was new in New Horizons. But weirdly enough, underappreciated Reneigh. I'm ashamed, because it's a really great design. A lot of my favorite villagers happen to be horses. Anyone else hungry? Guitar boy? There we go. Back to art. Oh, that's fun. Horses in Animal Crossing have they have a fun snoot shape, and you can't really. You wanna, well, I don't know. I want to play into that. Like, I do like when it comes to fan art, I like incorporating like rather unique elements. The sort of the thing that the parts of characters that like let you play around a little bit. Like, you could just draw Reneigh like a regular sort of anthro horse if you want, and plenty of people do, and they're totally fine. But I don't know. I'm playing in this space, or I'm in this space, so I want to play in it a little bit, you know. Hmm. I will say, I'll admit that I did cheat to have Reneigh in my town. My mom plays Animal Crossing, and she bought like fake amiibo cards that have like that are like they're like pre-made with like each one has like a villager on it. Not a yeah, call them villagers. I'm not sure. I don't even remember. But I took the Reneigh one from the pack, and I used it to have her move in. I did I do have Minoru or Monero, whatever, in my town. So I did have the yeah, Breath of the Wild amiibo that unlocked her. I did really like her in Tears of the Kingdom, so it's kind of cute seeing her walking around. That's a character that could be fan art. I don't know. Maybe if I can think of 3 other goat characters, make a goat Patreon poll. Obviously Toriel would be on that list. And I guess the goat from Goat Simulator, the Fortnite skin specifically. That's 3 so far. Chat, you got any? You got any goat characters I'm not thinking of? What about the VOD watchers? Leave your comments in below, your favorite goat characters. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can know exactly when I just dump a Twitch VOD on a YouTube channel. Already looks a bit better. I have to... Yeah. Well, that looks better. Just tweaking it a bit. Kind of a satisfying mix of keeping the sort of original vision, but bit of my own take on it, you know. Chat, we're still experimenting, we're still feeling around here. Not really riddled with any. It's a little silly, but I'm exploring the space, so we can always go back. Unlike home, when it comes to art, you can always go back. Unless you're doing something reductive, like sculpting in marble, then everything you do is permanent. But we're not worrying about that. This ain't gonna get me. What am I feeling though? I'll be honest, chat. Sketching is like the hardest part of art. I guess that's not too hard to to believe, because like that's the part where you're like making something, you know, something that isn't is now, or at least it's starting to be. We're not quite there yet. Where were we that I did? Yeah, I still agree with that. That's not too good. This is a problem. I don't know. I've been feeling kind of art blocked lately. Which is why I kind of fallen back on some fan art that I don't have to worry too much about. What? Just standing there? Believe him. What if I've gone too far? I need to just refresh, because if I'm working that thing, if I'm working that sketch to death and nothing is happening, then I'm gonna at least consider completely refreshing it. Yeah, I just didn't have the time last night to sketch something. Mainly because I was getting a commission done, and those take, well, that one took a bit of time. Like, it didn't cut into the time that I'd go to bed or anything, but it was pretty much down to the wire on like time I could reasonably work on art. I don't really have the time to sketch something then after that. But I did get it done. There's no denying that. What is this? Is this Reneigh? Does this look like Reneigh? Always go a little over the top. Get to it. I don't know. How senseless did we make this? We wanted. I don't really want to. What the? Hmm. Kinda cute. We're not there yet. We might be onto something here. We might be onto something. Maybe it's something. Maybe we're getting there. Bet. Where were we before? Oh yeah. I might need a little chow break anyway. Sometimes you gotta look away from your drawings. It helps. Beat some little idiots who are wandering around. Oop, that was close. Let's see here. Where were we? just a very indecisive drawing. I'm not having a bad time or anything. I'm not like well, I don't know. You know, a rephrase of what I just said. I'm not that. I'm just you know, kind of quiet because this is like a hard part, as I've said before. Taking nothing and making it something. It is kind of the process of creation is pretty neat, you know. Creating art is a very wondrous thing. And you've heard it said dozens and hundreds and thousands of times. Oh, like what a crock of shit it is to try and automate that, the process of creation. But you know, you know. This aspect, this struggle, is what makes it I don't know. I mean, that's the part of it. Like you get the satisfaction of completing something after you've been at it, after you've put the work into it. Like, I don't know. It's nice to know when I've made something, rather than like something else made something and I can look at it. That's no different than like me looking at like some other artists, you know, art. I digress. I don't really need to reiterate that because I'm sure you've heard it a million times. I've said it a million times. I don't know. The point is this Reneigh? Have I found her yet? Kind of. I think adding color will definitely help. Well, make so that you're not staring at a white screen. But if you're just tuning in, I'm attempting to draw Reneigh from Animal Crossing, and just kind of finding the drawing on the canvas. It came with like a complete blank slate, tabula rasa, as it were. I've been enjoying the frustrations of creation. So I got nothing else to do. Yeah, this is what I do for fun. Just drawing art. So we're here either way. Y'all might as well be here too, I guess. You know, if you wanna be. Some of you do wanna be. That's nice. Armand Hip is a gothy classic. But I don't know if I got it right here. What else can we do with this arm? Maybe I made this one a bit too freakishly long. Hmm. Yeah, that's certainly better. We go a little lower. Any Valentine's Day plans, chat? Valentine's Day plans include buying chocolate the day after when it's on sale. By the way, that's always a fun thing to do. It's kind of a fun thing to do any holiday, just to scoop up the seasonal stuff at a fair discount. Let me tell you, candy's still good December 15th, even if it's got a damn heart on it. Alright, I'm kinda liking this. I'm on board, I'm on board. I do want her to have hoof hands. Because normally, when I draw ungulate OCs, even if they have a closed hoof, like Cynthia most famously, my giraffe OC, I still draw them with sort of a hoof, a hand with a, well, that's pretty, that doesn't really represent it. Here's a better way to represent it, yeah. They have like a two kind of split hoof fingers and a hoof thumb. You know. But you know, this isn't an OC of mine. This is Reneigh. So I can kind of play with her. Give her hoof hands. Cause she got them. She got them hoof hands. That doesn't look right. Well, not that it doesn't look right, it just looks wrong. Oh well, if I can't make it work, I'll just I'll just draw hands. I tried to have something similar to the Chow Garden, but not the Chow Garden. Something else. I tried to have that for tonight, but I didn't have the idea until I was like at work, so I didn't like have any prep time except like a little bit when I got home, was eating dinner. I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted, so I'll do I'm gonna work on that and try a little later for a different chill stream. I won't say what it was, of course. It'll be a surprise, unless I absolutely can't get it to work. Then I'll probably just tell you. But it's not anything phenomenal. Just shall we say sort of a fishbowl into a video game world. It's far more passive than the Chow. Like I don't have to, I wouldn't have to feed them. Like these whiny little jerks always want food. But I don't know, maybe next time, we'll see. But as for next time, it won't be next week. I just won't be able to chill stream next week. I'll stream normal. Well, not normal, but, you know, weekend streams. I guess those are kind of normal. Normalized. Scheduled. Rigid, as it were. But, yeah, those will be fine. I just won't be able to do weekday streams next week. The week after I'll find time. You know. Let's play in space a little. You know, like that. Region. Is it you? Are you the one who's crying? The one sitting right next to fruit? They cry like that when they're hungry. I guess we could do a fruit run. It is you. Crying right next to damn fruit. Mino. Oh. Oh. Get on there. Come here, you. Ugh. Come here, you. I think I fed them all, and if I didn't, then they'll just be hungry. Alright. I'm starting to feel Reneigh here. This is starting to look like Reneigh, I think. I think I'm getting there. Oh wait. I don't think I did feed. Anywho. Thinking about maybe Jar eating the donut. They look so, the villagers look so ridiculous when they're like just holding a donut or soda. It's kind of cute. Yeah. Maybe Reneigh's eating a donut. Oh! Oh, the chow just mated. Well, there we go then. Get out of here. Alright, fine, I'll feed you some damn food. I just fed you. Well, you can tell this is the Voodoo Vince soundtrack, because it's jazzy. You know, chat, if you pick up a chow egg and splat it against the wall to hatch them quickly, there's actually no negative reproduction. Negative repercussions. But I won't do that. I'll spare you, chat. But, it may or may not be that when I'm breeding the chow for specific traits on my own, and I'm doing a lot of, saving and reloading to try and get the traits that I want, I might just splat them against the wall to hatch them quickly, to see their traits. I might do that. I'm not going to confirm or deny, because I didn't show you it, because I didn't do it. There's no proof, okay? Coming a chow garden. Yeah. It's kind of funny that, yeah, I wasn't even looking and they made it right on screen. Is there enough room in this garden? I think there is. Should hatch eventually. And you, hello Dementian. We're drawing Reneigh from Animal Crossing. It's been a journey because I didn't start with a sketch or anything. I've been working on it while drawing, or working on it throughout the entire stream. Alright, it's hatching. Oh, jeez. We'll give it a quick name. Oh. Stats are terrible. Well, not terrible. Runs bad, but whatever. Short temper. Give it a quick name. How about the name Velk? Perfect. Definitely Velk. Velk will have a good long life, and I certainly won't release it into the garden when the stream is over, so that chat to spare chat the agony of seeing me get rid of a chow. That certainly won't be happening. Velk will live a long and happy life. And these stupid chow leave their damn eggshells all over, and I gotta clear them up. Oh, yes, hello. Anywho, where were we? Oh yeah. I think I am actually somewhere with this drawing. Oop, fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic. I kinda gave it a good whack. It bumped into a Lego set. Sorry about that. Well, hey, at least it's Thursday, right? Almost Friday. Well, practically Friday because it's Thursday night, and the bad part of Thursday is over, and that work is over. Assuming so, at least for me. I don't know. Maybe you got work right now and you're just tuning in on the clock. But anyway, for the most part, Thursday's over, which means it's Friday. Means it's almost the weekend. And whatever the weekend means to you, you know, I hope it means it. You well. Hmm. Got a cat in my lap even. You know, oh, nope, you're home relaxing. Yeah. That's the life. That's, yeah. I don't have a cat in my apartment because it's, you know, there's no pets in my apartment. But next week I will be house sitting for my parents. That's why I can't do a chill stream. Uh, because I just wouldn't have time after work. But the weekends I'm, you know, there's no problem going back to my apartment to stream. But anyway, yeah. Um, next week I'll be house sitting at my parents, and then I'll be living the cat on my lap life because they got a couple cats out there and a dog and some chickens, and that's it. Chickens will probably also just be like in their pens the whole time. 'Cause it's gonna be a bit warmer over the weekend, but still winter. Like if there's like snow on the ground, they're not gonna leave their pens. But they do like to venture out when the weather gets warm. But probably for the most part won't have to worry about the chickens. Well, other than bringing food to their pen and grabbing their yummy eggs. And watering, you know, basic stuff. But what's the name of the cat Dementian if you feel like sharing? Ender? That's a neat name for a cat. I think I like the like it's like kind of a joke that like she's not wearing any pants. She's just wearing the same outfit as like the yeah, the game render, but it's just kind of scaled up in body. I think that's what we're gonna go with. It's an edge. It's something. Yeah, let's see here. I've been streaming for an hour and a half, and you know, that's as long as that, you know, or even longer is how like long a sketch can take. It can just be hard to find the drawing, but I think I found something. Good. Oops.
I was just doing it again.
Let's look at the that old sketch. Yeah, ooh. That's not good. I think this is a lot cuter. This is good, yeah. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh jeez. Who's crying? Bush. think I lost the plot on this. I gotta go back a bit. Where was I? Where was I? Yeah. I'm so glad when the Chow play music over the music I have playing. I'm sure no one would describe that as a cacophony or anything. Especially when both songs have a bit of synth piano. Speaking of music, when I streamed Mon Bazu like the other day. It wasn't last weekend, it was the weekend before. I had a really great time with it. But the doofy like music that's like on the radio that all got copyright claimed on the VOD uploads on YouTube. Which like I'm sure like whatever indie artists, like the guy got to like get into the game. They're like, oh hell yeah, this game exploded, so we're gonna copyright claim like every VOD upload of it to like get their ad revenue. Not that I tend to get I don't get like particularly a lot of views on like VOD YouTube uploads or anything, but I do them as like a service just to put them up there because people like listening to VODs like when they're working on art and stuff, myself included. So they're there for anyone who wants them. But I digress. The point is like even like it exploded, so like, you know, you got your Vinnies and your Germas and whoever playing Mon Bazu, and like they're just like, oh yeah, we'll get the ad revenue of those guys with our songs. And I don't know. It just kind of annoyed me. So it's like, oh, copyright claim this this VOD of me playing this dumb game. But anyway, next time I play Mon Bazu, I want to try, because you can upload your own tracks into the like the CD player is what it is. I want to try to make I've made my own music. I want to try to make goofy, absolutely ridiculous low effort songs of my own. Well, okay, the radio songs were good. I'm not saying they're low effort, but I'm going to make low effort songs of my own and put them in the game. And there's any time that we're driving in the car, those will be playing. My own stupid music. But yeah, I've made some music before. I actually have some of my tracks in this playlist that we're listening to right now. But it's like, you know, like 48 hours of video game music and then I don't know, 10 tracks by me. So they don't tend to come up very often, but they're in there. they're a bit more I mean, a bit more serious than the kind of music that I want to make for Monbazu, but serious, not like in a intense way, just on like, I don't know, legitimate music. There's some Swedish guy who copyright claims every Link to the Past VOD a friend of mine uploads because he apparently sang over the music at one point and thinks that gives him ownership of Zelda. Oh yeah, that's like a big thing, is like copyright claim trolls who do exactly that. They'll remix a song and then retroactively copyright claim like any use of that song that they have no right to, because they're like, oh listen, it's the same melody as this. No, yeah. This isn't that. This is like the actual like the actual music that was in the game. Thankfully, like they do technically actually have a right to copyright claim that music. Unlike unlike your friend there, that is just bullshit, and that does happen a lot on YouTube. But I'm just annoyed that like that it is like a goofy like a soundtrack in kind of a goofy game like that. Like I don't know if the music in The Long Drive got like copyright claimed, I'd be pissed off too. But as far as I can tell, I think all that music was done by the devs of that game. So that's another point for The Long Drive. Yeah, I don't know. Because the thing about like copyright claims like that, where they get like ad revenue, is like I think they can like dictate like ads, like not necessarily placement, but like just the fact that like a video would have ads or not. Like you can't not like, you want to make a video ad free, too bad. If it gets copyright claimed, they can make ads on it, that they can make their measly 1 cent a year from whatever video. On the Small VODs channel, but you know, YouTube, money, ads, it's all shit. It's always been shit. I hate money, I hate ads, I hate that, like, Scott the Woz has to do sponsored segments on his fucking secondary low effort, quote-unquote low effort channel. It's just gotten more and more effort, stuff like that, but like, yeah, I don't know. I hate that the angry video game nerd has to do a sponsored section at the video of his, like, or at the beginning of all of his videos. I hate ads, I hate sponsorship, I hate it all. People have to watch ads when they watch, you know, when you gotta sit through like, I think 3 minutes when you're like tuning in here, which sucks. Like that's a lot of stupid ads, but like I don't like the mid-rolls either, because then like every hour you'll get like 3 ads, and it's just like, pick your poison. Do I want like my chat to have to sit through 3 minutes of ad at the start, or, you know, an ad every like hour? And I choose the pre-roll, which that does turn away viewers too. People, like, they'll click on a channel, they'll see that the pre-rolls are on, they're like, I don't want to sit through these ads, and they'll leave. And I don't blame them for that, because they don't want to. I don't want to sit through ads either, and I don't want my viewers to have to sit through ads, because there's like, I mean, you have to be like a big streamer to like even make anything significant from ad roll. Like ad roll is just there for Twitch, and you know, that's like not anything facetious there. Like it's pretty obvious, but like I still hate it. I just got, you know, the rant is good because that's something to talk about. Ads. You know what's bullshit? Advertisements. hot take, Chad. Hot take, Chad. Hot take, chat. I think we might all be sick of ads. Used to cycle through 3 different ad blockers just for Twitch. Eventually gave up because Twitch keeps changing things. Yeah, yeah. Whoop. Oh, Boris Raid. Oh my god. Well, it's a lot of people. Hey everyone. We're just streaming and chatting, working on art. Thanks for coming in, Boris. Hope Gmod was going well. It was fun when I was watching. But yeah, we were just talking about how much I hate advertisements and pre-rolls and everything, but that's all. I'm sure you're all aware. But yeah, thanks y'all for tuning in. Hello, Sunny, and hello everyone else. You know, I'm Gothy Collie. I stream art sometimes on the weekdays, but on the weekends I stream Saturday morning cartoons. Saturday mornings, 9:30 Central AM. And on Sunday, I tend to stream a game. Lately, my friends and I have been playing through Borderlands 2, 4-player co-op. But right now, I'm just working on drawing Reneigh from Animal Crossing. I've been working on this sketch, basically the whole stream. Gonna lurk as I get food, of course, you know. Well, that's all. Oh, well. I don't know. Yeah, we're talking about advertisements. Dementian just mentioned that Adblock doesn't work on Twitch anymore and just gave up. And like, yeah, same thing too. It's just it's inescapable. I hate ads. I hate that I have to run ads. It's kind of funny too, chat. Like when you become eligible for Twitch affiliate, you don't get there's no button that says, okay, I'll press this and activate affiliate mode. It's no. Twitch is like, you're an affiliate now. You have to run ads. Here they are. It's like, oh, thanks. Like a partnership is something you have to apply for, they accept you. And that's because if you're a partner, you get like a bigger slice of the pie. They're not going to take less money unless they know that you're worth it. But affiliate, that's when you start baking that pie, and that's when they want to sign you up for that. Anyway, the good news is that I do actually think that I am satisfied with this drawing of Reneigh. I think it feels like her, because it's been a journey. It's been an hour 47, and sometimes a sketch will come quick, and sometimes it takes almost 2 hours, which it did. This hand still needs work. Chat, do you have a favorite Animal Crossing villager? Not that Reneigh is my favorite. I do really like her. She's one of my favorites. But what are y'all's favorite? I've never actually played an Animal Crossing. You know? It's just, you know, it might not be a game for you. That's understandable. It's a game series that I've held near and dear for a very long time. It was the, oh. Someone's dying. But I've been a fan of Animal Crossing since the GameCube. Oop! Ow! I just cramped my leg. Anywho. Oh, it's fine. It's fine now. You just sometimes when you're sitting there and you like flex it, your leg weird, it's just like oops. My favorite Animal Crossing villager is Ed. He's a horse, as a matter of fact. He was in my first town in Animal Crossing on the original GameCube. He wasn't a original villager in the town, but he moved in eventually. And, let me get Ed on screen for those unfamiliar. Well, let me do it this way. Sheesh. I was going sheesh because like on the right here is like they got like the images of him, and honing right in on his territory is Julian. That's sort of I mean that's the chip on your shoulder if you're an Ed fan. This is Ed. This is Ed. This is Ed in GameCube. Ed more modern style. Is everyone's forgotten about Ed because Julian is he's the new hotness who's aping on his style. But Ed was the OG, and it's kind of important for me for understanding like that like for like at a young age where like his like gender non-conforming expression was actually important to me. So he's actually a very important character to me for that reason. And yeah, there's I do have all tabs open from other searches. The dad from Johnny Test. I don't know. That was for a meme drawing with a friend of mine. The Loathsome Characters Wiki. Anyway, let's get back to art. Just for a me like a funny thing, like basically it was like an art challenge kind of thing where one friend picks like a random character, and I picked a different random character, and we drew them as each like as two different sides of a like draw your faves in this style. Hello Tanuki Mute. We're just drawing Reneigh from Animal Crossing. And I'm talking about Johnny Test's dad. Because it was, yeah, me and my friend, we each picked a character, and we drew them as like two different halves of a draw your character in this meme, where they were like two characters that were married, and I picked Johnny Test's dad to think of like the least likable character I could possibly add to it. And, my friend picked that one Babel cheese cow. It was very fun. Does Reneigh's other ear have piercings? I'm gonna guess so. Glaceon. Oh yeah, you didn't notice it. Yeah, that's Rhea. Usually Mishka, Border Collie, is the mascot slash Sona of this channel for gaming and stuff. But for chill streams, I of course use Rhea, my Glaceon. Cause how could you not? Gotta be chill. Okay, looks like they're pierced on both ears. And look, Julian's a great character, okay? I understand why people like him. He's just the baby Yoda. That's all I'm saying. Ed doesn't get a Lego set, but Julian does. Actually, Julian had two, because he was in Julian's birthday party set, and in a poly bag. My mom actually bought, at the time, all the Animal Crossing Lego sets, because she's, I don't know, you know how like sometimes moms just buy crap. but I put them all together and got that set up in the spare room. So that was fun to do. Because I like building Lego sets. And I would like, I was interested in the Animal Crossing sets, but they're kind of expensive, so I didn't buy them. My mom did. Oh. I do need to, a few weeks ago I did, build a Lego set on stream, but that was at the end of a, Saturday morning stream. For those, I don't put the VODs up on YouTube because we're watching YouTube videos, and I don't want to risk, basically, like, getting in trouble for, reacting to YouTube videos on YouTube. I know there's, like, successful streamers who do that. I just don't want to risk the copyright claims, because I'm just uploading VODs, whatever. I'm digressing. The point is I don't upload those VODs to YouTube, but I do need to download it and snip the me building the Lego set, because I do want to upload that, because that's something that people might want to look at or might just want to watch. It's still available on my Twitch VODs, but those are temporary. It's 9 o'clock, so I'll be working on it for another hour or so. Well, no or so, an hour at the most. And hey, anyone who's still sticking around after the raid, thanks for just hanging out, lurking, or chilling. Either way, just saying, well, you know, if it would trouble you, or if it wouldn't trouble you, don't forget to follow if you want. If you want, I won't hold your arm, or I won't twist your arm, unless you want me to. But, you know. Like I said, I stream regularly, so you can if you want. I'm still pretty new to streaming, but I've been streaming regularly since October of last year. And I've been enjoying it. I like streaming, and I like doing chill streams like this too. It's too even. It's just I'm oftentimes kind of exhausted after work, so it's like I love drawing, but like even after a hard day at work, it's like it takes like all my strength to lift up my frickin' my Apple Pencil and start drawing. So it's just not always a good night to chill stream. I do like to do it when I can. But I also like regular streaming on the weekends, but I get a lot more energy on the weekends, you know, because they're the weekends. Get a good night's sleep, wake up early, watch Saturday morning cartoons with my friends. I forgot that this is ostensibly because of the Year of the Horse that I'm drawing Reneigh. I did think about drawing her in sort of a Chinese dress, but I forgot, so we won't be doing that. Happy Year of the Horse, everyone. Actually, I'm not sure if it's officially Lunar New Year yet or not. I'll have to look that up someday. Oh. Okay. Trying to avoid a tangent here. I know that's kind of going on tangents is kind of my bread and butter, you know, but when you're a streamer, tangents are great because then you can talk and engage with the chat. But if you're an artist, tangents are your enemy. You know, it's kind of funny if you think about it. how two different words can mean, or the same word. Oh man. It's kind of funny how two different meanings have the same word. You know, I can speak. Anywho, I'm going on a tangent about tangents. I suppose I should explain what a tangent is in the context of art, because it's, if you're not an artist, it's maybe not a term that's entirely familiar with you. It's kind of where it's where you want to avoid lines, like unrelated lines, like sort of touching and creating a an incorrect sort of like an incorrect connection. Like, see, like this right here, like this is her, it's her leg here. You know, this is the continuation of where that leg is. But where her hoof, the hoof line here, I don't want that, like, you don't want that to touch there, because that can, like, it can just create bad lines that are distracting and not what you intended. And that's a tangent, when like two lines that aren't connected touch and visually create the they create a visual connection that they shouldn't be. This one, I think, like the coloring is, oh wait, no, the arm is like the same color as the. Maybe she should wear pants. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine when we shade it. It's also not touching anymore. But yeah, you want to avoid tangents just because for visual clarity, opposition, and all that. The thing about art is that it doesn't really have rules, but you can still get them wrong. That I'm trying to I'm looking at pictures of Reneigh to sort of get the color right. Oh my god. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, I forgot the foot there. Boy. I freaking, I blinked and the line art was done. You know, I barely remember drawing it. Just to show you, like, yeah, how sketching is, just something that's a bit more, much more time consuming for me. Because that took nearly 2 hours. And the line art I don't even remember doing. It was that fast. But you know, every artist has their own strengths and weaknesses. I do quite like, line art is a very enjoyable part of the process for me because it's, very by the books. Although, I mean, if you look at like the blobs of my sketches, I do have to do a lot of interpretation of my own thoughts, in order to do line art. So I definitely don't think my sketches are appropriate to hand to anyone but my own, but myself. Like, I wouldn't want another artist to have to deal with my sketches, so it's good that I'm the one doing them. Even so. I just wanted to see them chat because it's cute. Yeah, I think it's fun. This should be, I don't know. This shouldn't be too time consuming to shade. Definitely won't have time tonight to get to the shading, but I don't know. It's a pretty simple drawing. It doesn't need to be complicated. It's, you know, it's Reneigh from Animal Crossing. Done in kind of a cute way. Keep it simple, stupid. That is a, I mean, that's certainly a important art lesson too. One that, of course, isn't a rule, but you can still get it wrong. But it's definitely important. I mean, yeah, art rules. The point of an art rule is that it's there until you need to break it. But it's still an important rule. Is because sometimes it is true. It's like, I don't really. This is a, you know, not really the drawing that needs to be overcomplicated. It's just a drawing of an Animal Crossing villager. A really cool one, really nice design, and one that doesn't I don't know. What the hell's even crying? Get over here. Well, it wasn't you. But you're a baby again, so I'll feed you. Don't worry, chat. When these Chow die, they come back to life. Some of them have reincarnated quite a few times. But as long as a Chow is loved, and then they'll come back to life when they die. And I love all my Chow, so none of them will die forever. Who else is hungry? It makes me nervous when a Chow sleeps here, because on the original GameCube, well, what do I say? Who's crying? It's not you. You're playing the damn guitar. Is it you? On the original release was on Dreamcast, but on the GameCube port where they changed the garden. Actually, this is the Dreamcast garden. I modded it in because the GameCube garden is not very good. Are you hungry, Tar? But anyway, the GameCube garden does have like a pillar here like this. But there's a horrible bug where if a Chow goes here, they get stuck there, and that counts on either if you set them down there or if they walk there. They'll sit there and they'll be stuck forever, and then they won't get any food. And if you like wait long enough, then they'll eventually die of old age, and without getting food, they'll have like negative happiness value, and then they'll die and be gone forever if you happen to AFK a lot. So like if you're raising Chow in on the GameCube, the Hero Garden is a no-go. But I think yeah, they can just leave. But I still get like I don't like to incorrectly use the phrase PTSD because I've known people with it, but the in the joking way. But anyway, flashbacks. We'll call them flashbacks. I get war flashbacks to Chow getting stuck there. But yeah, they don't do that in this one because the GameCube port of Animal Crossing of Sonic Adventure 2 has a lot of problems. It's kind of crazy just how much they bungled it, and that port is just the port that that every future release is based off of. So they all just have the same problems. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. Say, for example, chat. I mean, you've played Sonic Adventure 2. Everyone has. But you know the scene where, Faker, I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my I'll make you eat those words! Like the way that the cutscene, the characters in the cutscenes, they like talk over each other and cut into each other's lines. That's from the GameCube port. It's not in the original Dreamcast release. The cutscenes work properly in that game. It's bizarre if you watch them, if you play the game and watch the cutscenes. It's like, oh my god. This is a real game? They intended this? Characters don't just cut into each other? Yeah. But like everyone else, I'm used to the GameCube version because that was the first one I played. I had a Dreamcast much later, because like Dreamcast was I mean, you know the poor Dreamcast, my beloved. But I've probably talked about this before. These art streams with because of the Chow. Gotten into a Sonic Adventure tangent. I don't know. But it's true, damn it. I don't know what's true. Yeah, I don't know. There's a really good video about the all the differences between Sonic Adventure 2 and its various ports, and so, they also did a Sonic Adventure 1 video of the same sort of style. It is kind of crazy because I did have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast and on the GameCube. And I've played them both on both systems, and I didn't even notice like the differences on the Dreamcast, but pretty stark. They're pretty stark, but I mean, I was also a lot younger, probably a kid, not really paying attention. I'm looking up the YouTube channel. See if it comes up. Yeah. No, it wasn't Cyber Show. Although I'm sure that goes in the same information. But yeah, these were fairly recent. Like these videos came out like last year. I think last March. Or at least one of them did. Get the fuck out of here, YouTube Premium. Go the hell. No one wants that. Get that out of here. I don't care. You give me a 600-year trial, I'm not gonna grab it. So I don't give a fuck. Where was I? Oh yeah. Completely digressing again. But that's okay because part of the art process is ignoring art. Yeah. Cifesk? Cifesk. Sonic Adventure versus Sonic Adventure DX. Every difference compared. They're very technical, very long videos. Well, like an hour or so. But they're great videos. If you're like into like really weird technical video game facts like I am. Back to that drawing. Let's say, what else could distract me from... God, think. How about that Super Bowl, huh? I didn't watch it. I think my friends and I were in Discord watching My Little Pony Friendship is Magic when the Super Bowl was happening. Or some other bullshit. We've been rewatching that series lately. Mostly because well, It started because of me, but now we're just enjoy watching it as friends together. And you know what? I was a fan of it back in the day, and it still slaps. It's a great show. Heard it from you. Heard it from me. You've heard it here from me first, folks. The show that launched a convention, like conventions that are still going on. It's still good. I could have been drawing a My Little Pony today. If it well, if my patrons hadn't picked Reneigh instead, because Applejack was on the year of the horse poll of the horse characters. Also on the list was Gold Chip from Uma Musume. I would draw her as an anthro. And Applejack. Who was the fourth horse character? I must have been. Oh. I'm gonna look it up because I totally forgot. I found an art distraction. Yes! Yes! Oh, Epona, that's right. Well, Epona would have been fun. Drawn as Anther, of course. Can I hear music or what? It is the music. But, you know, those are different universes. And in this universe, I'm drawing Reneigh from Animal Crossing. And I would have been happy in any of those universes because they're all good characters. Well. Well. That was the last thing I said, because I was gonna make a joke like, well, maybe I'm not happy in one of those universes if I got like hit by a car or something. But if the only difference is which character I'm drawing, then I'd be happy either way. I do actually oh, there is. Oh, Tar's dying too. I was gonna say I do need to actually check what sort of Chow Callie here needs to be reborn at to for his stats, but Tar had to go ahead and die too, which means more stupid eggshells that I have to clean out of here. Cause look at that, they die and then they leave their stupid eggshells around here, and that clutters the area. Are you happy? The pink cocoon around them when they're being reborn, that is a GameCube edition. The pink is letting you know that, hey, they're being reborn and aren't dying forever. In the original Dreamcast version, it's gray either way, so you don't really know until they're until it goes away and either there's an egg or there's nothing. But that is something that's nice. It's in the that's in the GameCube edition, because I mean, they added stuff that was nice, but also like just fucked everything up for some reason. But I don't know. If you want to know why I'm like not like a normal blaze skin into this sort of this like Chinese dress. It's not because of the year of the horse. It's because like her ordinary skin is like there's an like some sort of like mod that I have that actually is kind of fucked up, and some things don't look right, including original blaze. So I'll go with this skin because it's a bit cheerier. Was checking the rouge skins, and one of them's kind of broken. I think it's the stupid, like, the lighting mod just fucked everything up. I don't know, but I think I needed it for another mod. It's so... Modding games is such a pain in the ass. But, like, it's kind of necessary for, like, this Chow Garden, for what I'm doing with it especially. What the fuck is that Callie? Alright, I gotta cheat. God damn it. Who's this? What am I looking at? Oh. That is Callie's right there. Where were you? Bastard. There you are. Punk. What kind of chow do you need to be? You know, pretty good stats. Could go swim. But nothing is S, so like anything he becomes isn't like a waste. Because they can't advance past S. Well, they can with a mod, but we don't need to worry about that. That's also only temporary. Give him some speed, some swim. Level 10 should be enough that he'll become alright. Let's give you some food, little guy. Oh, the strong plant is dead. It never ends around here. There's always something to do in the Chow Garden. Or Reneig's looking at me like, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be working on art? This is working on art, chat. It's part of the process. Where are you? Actually, yeah. I think that drawing, I think I like it. Come here, you. Greg. What is that? Are you able to plant these? I can't remember which Chow can plant these. No, wait, Apple. Oh, well, she can. Oh, hold on. And look who's reborn. Let's see what Tar should grow up to be. Then maybe, just maybe, we'll get some art done. No, we got plenty of art done. Like, considering that I had a blank canvas at the start, we got something. Oh, those are pretty good stats. See, stamina is what they can't be next, just because they're already S. It would be a waste of reincarnation. See, times transformed, that means they've died twice. Well, this is their third life. So swim, fly, runner, power. We just the reason why we're doing that is like passively we do want them to be like have good stats just because it's cool. You know, the different grade of their abilities. Like why not min-max them, make them nice and cool and good. Because when they're all S, like we could just make them a Chaos Chow, which are immortal. And like the thing about Chaos Chow is you don't want them to you don't want them to be unoptimized and not have all S stats. I don't know. It's just what I like doing with Chow. Is making them have all S rank. So that's what I'm gonna do. You can't stop me. Well, you can if you click the little X on the top right of your screen. That'll stop me. But please don't. Yeah, I do have the chaos drives to obviously not be expanded or expended when used and give more power just to make things easier to save time because I did back in the day I did raise an all S rank chaos Chow and bred for it from Chow to like get their stats up and breed them and save and reload on the GameCube and leave the GameCube on for hours so that they could like reincarnate twice. Or cause Chaos Chow, they have to die and reincarnate twice at least before they can like transform. So you know that takes time. And then what's this? So you gotta do that, and then you gotta collect one of every animal to give them. Did you know, chat, that I've been wanting another Chow Garden game for a very long time, and I'm very disappointed that Sega hasn't done that. And I've rather diligently checked indie games who are trying to follow the mantle or to at least have sort of a spiritual successor, as it were. And I've not been found anything I'm exceptionally excited about so far in terms of indie games. I think they have promise from what I've seen. Like I played the demo of Bobo Park, Boo Boo, the Boo Boo, Bobo Bay. That's it. I played the demo for that, and the demo was cool. It had promise, but not really much depth to it, so I'm excited about that. Star something? I forget the name of the other game. That was like it's basically like Kirby Air Raiders city mode or city trial that you also have like Chow to raise. That I don't know. The I played like the demo when it first released, and the it wasn't as good as City Ride. I guess how could you really expect it to be? And the little creatures wasn't as good as the Chow Garden. But how could you expect them to be? You need, I don't know, a budget. But that was like before the Kickstarter. Like they kickstarted it and they're developing it. So we'll see how that is. I'll probably get the game when it comes out anyway, since it's an indie game. Might as well support indie games. It's interesting, but throat's thirsty. My throat is thirsty? Sure. A thirsty Thursday after all. Sheesh. We're getting there. Flats are coming along. I'm just gonna do this in kind of an interesting way. Okay, it's probably not entirely necessary to color this green, but you'll at least understand why. focusing on the pattern. It's an iconic. What the? I don't know. It's just part of. It's part of Reneigh's charm. Is that her iconic outfit. I don't even know. I don't know in game what it's called. But it does look good on her. We gotta copy the pattern. We gotta do it. It's worth the effort. It's for Reneigh. We're drawing Reneigh here. We're not half-assing it. Next part we can get a little yeeted with. Let's get it. Damn it. Off the excess. There. And there we go. Got that pretty well. Looks good. Oh, well, thank you. It's, you know, pretty much exactly what it needs to be. Mimic the pattern on Reneigh's dress outfit thingy. Merge the air. Clean them up a little too. Or a little more defined. I love chubby women here. Yeah. I mean, that's certainly something I enjoy drawing too. I think, I can't really. Yeah. He was going over like the entire process of the night of like my brain just like struggling to come up with something here. This was like almost something. Kinda getting there. Still not happy, not satisfied. Just wasn't looking right. I completely redid the body, tried crazy things, went a little out there. But it wasn't working. So I had to start over. So now we're starting to look a little familiar. Getting some Reneigh down, but not quite there. That's not yet. Arms down. I'm bumping up a little. Then decide I'd rather do something fun with a hand than have it just sort of stick out like sometimes I tend to draw hands doing, just sort of sticking out like that. But yeah. Then just cleaning up the sketch a bit. So we're like fully satisfied where we were. This is neat that we can do this, just sort of a a stream recap, and then here comes the line art. Relatively simple comparatively. I gotta remember to do this at the because we are kind of wrapping up. I've been at this for 3 hours, so it's about time to stop. But this is kind of this is a good idea to do at the end of the stream. Be like, this is what we were doing today. Because I did start with a blank canvas and did all this today, which is pretty good. Yeah. Remember this from a few minutes ago? We were all here for this. Yeah. Looking pretty good so far. Just gotta, you know, shade that stuff. Alright. Let's move over to my desk. we can. I don't know. Let's just pause the channel. And so yeah, yeah, it's about 10 past 10. So we'll call it a stream there. But thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for hanging out. Nice to do a chill stream now and again, because I do like to work on art, and I do like to stream. And so when I can stream and work on art, that's great too. I'm just, oftentimes exhausted after work, as it tends to be. Even right now, I had a good day at work, but I'm still just kind of mentally exhausted. So that's why I'm a little, I don't know, a little rambly, a little sort of nonsensical, but that's okay. We're here just to chill. I don't need to I'm not here with the entire guise of I have to be a performer, we're just chilling, we're hanging out. But I'm rambling some more. Anywho, the point is, I appreciate y'all for showing up. Thank you again for Boris for the raid, and thank Daniel to hung out. Wonder if there's. Oh hey. Let's go raid Popcore. Popcore's playing Fall Guys. Bye. See you on the weekend. Oh yeah. Cartoon Saturday. Stream on Sunday. I'll announce it. Wait. Oh, we haven't quite moved yet. Sorry, it was getting ready to raid. But yeah. Cartoon Saturday morning. Sunday at noon Central. Play a video game. See it.